Full disclosure, we forgot to shoot the intro for today's YouTube video.
Maybe. So hello, welcome to today's YouTube video.
Yes. Do you like her eye makeup? If you do, she never wears eyeshadow. And so today's tutorial is Courtney walking us through her entire full face, but she let me do her eyes today.
I did.
And I love them on you.
Yeah, they're so pretty. I'm
Close your eyes.
obsessed.
Let's see. Oh my God, it's just so good. She never wears eyeshadow.
Ever.
So we are flipping the scripts, and instead of her producing me, I'm producing her.
Yes.
Yes. And
Yes.
so now comes the pretty part of today's video.
Okay, stay tuned. Let's get into it.
Okay, you got to do your whole face so I can get to those eyes.
Oh, yeah.
But I think it's going to be fun for people to see how you do your makeup. Come on, Bailey. Come say hi.
God.
I know.
I can't see it.
Oh my gosh. I love you too. I love you too.
She wasn't doing this the entire time.
I know.
Sitting here.
Why do
Camera
our
goes
dogs
on.
know when the camera's on?
They know their moms.
Wow.
Ready to go. Go
Okay,
get your
love.
toys. Okay. Sorry about that.
Wow.
Okay, so we are fresh face.
Yes.
We're doing First, I'm gonna tie my hair back because I don't know how sincerely, and you do it sometimes. I don't know how you do it either. I feel like all of like the makeup girls online, they'll like have their hair down and beautiful and be doing their makeup, and I'm like,
I have to tuck.
this has to be out of my face.
Yeah, you get foundation all in your hair.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, and I still managed to do that even with it pulled back. So we are first starting with Smashbox Original Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer. Base is washed, prepped, moisturized, all the things.
Good to go.
We're starting with this first. I like to focus it mainly in my T-zone because that's where I need it the most, especially the blurring.
Yes.
Because right around here I have larger pores. And also I have more oily skin.
It separates more there, so you like to concentrate
Yes,
it.
beyond. That's where my spots are. Because, like I said, large pores.
Oh, you have another layer?
I have another layer of primer because I've recently discovered that no matter if you use all the best products in the world, if your skincare and your prep and all of that kind of stuff isn't good, doesn't matter if you use the best of the best or you have the best techniques, it's not going to sit well on your face.
Right.
So I just used this e.l.f. Putty primer, and it's a poreless putty primer, and I just focus it right here on my pores.
Okay, so you're doing double duty.
Correct.
Yeah.
Just right here, double duty. Because what I also recently discovered, I don't know what it is, and I feel like you dealt with this too when we moved to DFW. Not only my skin freaked out, my makeup freaked out.
Everything changed.
Oh.
Everything changed. Well, I found when we moved here, it was the winter time, and it was so dry that my skin was super dry, and then it was overproducing oil, and I was breaking out. I'm like, what am I, a teenager all of a sudden?
It was
horrible.
Every time I did my makeup, I hated the way it looked. I hated the way it was sitting. My skin was getting so oily. I was going crazy. So I did like a huge overhaul of like all my makeup and my routine and everything. Yes. And what I realized was that with your liquid products, that there are silicone-based products and then water-based products. And if you're using like a silicone-based primer with a water-based foundation, they are not sitting well on your face, and that's what's going to cause it to separate and look awful. So, and also if you are more oily prone, you should be using silicone-based products.
That's correct.
So that is my routine. So if you have similar skin, that's what we're doing here. And if you have drier skin, then look for water-based products. And you can really just look on like the back of the product and look at the ingredients. And if you see the word cone, it's a silicone-based product. And it's going to be a bunch of wild words, but
cone.
Recently just discovered that, and it's really made such a difference.
Good.
And then
your formula.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, is that the hot flash fan?
Oh, duh. Because again, I don't play around with this Texas heat. It is so hot, and if I don't do all of this between my oily skin and the literal sweat from the the weather, I will just be melting.
Okay.
So whenever I'm like sweating outside, everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, your face is still like on." I'm like, "Yeah, that was purposeful." So then I take the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray and we give it a
whirl. Whew. I can have that cloud.
Sorry about that. And again, another key is to just let this sit and let it soak and let it do its thing. Let it be dry before we jump right in.
Have you thought about dusting with a translucent loose powder after that before your foundation?
I have, and I've done it before, and for me, and I've seen people do it online, and it looks great. Me, it really makes my skin look so cakey.
Too much.
Yes, because I already do like a more full coverage foundation, and I am putting powder under my eyes and powder, like, it does not sit well on my skin, because trust me, most tricks in the book to keep your makeup on and to have it last all day and to not get oily, I've probably tried it.
I know.
And right now, this is like my secret formula that's been working for me.
Stick with it,
so
sister.
that's why I'm like, oh my goodness.
I know we're moving on to Fenty.
Yes,
this
that's
is
nice.
such a great foundation.
So
beautiful.
Great. And let me tell you, my whole entire life have been a drugstore girl through and through. I've always, oh my gosh, whatever you can buy high end, you can get the drugstore with makeup, right? I'm like, they all work the same. They all whatever.
You can get some good dupes, but that's the bomb. But it is.
I think the foundation is, if you're going to make one investment in your whole makeup routine, have it be your foundation.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, oh my gosh, I've never, so this is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte. You recommended it.
Sure did.
And then I think maybe we got a sample of it somehow.
Yes.
And I tried it and
sold.
Hooked. I can't go back now.
I know.
Like so many other things. Lashes, hair extensions. Once you try
you never go back.
Be careful. So I just put a couple pumps on the back of my hand.
Okay.
And
you apply with your hand?
I dab it on my hand and then I go in with my beauty blender.
Okay.
So this is just to get it on my face. Obviously we have clean hands, clean everything.
Curious, you like a beauty blender over a brush because?
I think it gives me more of like an airbrushed finish.
Pushes it a little bit more?
Yes. And also because I'm a more full coverage girl. Because I use a wet beauty blender, I sometimes feel like it takes off almost like the perfect amount of product. So I'm not like...
Well, maybe you just need 2 pumps instead of 1 and not a wet beauty blender.
You know, we're going to go in with more pumps after this.
What?
Trust the process, people.
Wow. But see, that's blending. It's so funny when I'm sure when people saw you do the spots
color, it's
face,
like, whoa.
You sure that's your color match?
I'm
always match your chest.
Telling you, this whole thing is like trust the process.
It is.
Because I've had my friends come in on me like while I'm getting ready, and they're like,
"What are you doing?"
And I'm like, just wait for it to all be done, and it all comes together.
It does.
So I will tell you, this is the longest part of my whole routine because I will blend for hours if I have the time.
Should I hit the pause button? Can we'll pause. We can get back to you, but maybe 5 minutes later.
You might want to because
7 minutes and how many layers?
Just two.
I felt like more.
Just two.
Okay.
Just two.
Okay.
Next we're doing under eyes. Sure.
Oh.
I can't pronounce this.
The tarte shape tape?
I say that. Tarte shape tape.
Good job.
Thank you. I'm tired. It's been a week.
Okay, so here's the thing. You're not used to wearing eyeshadow. I think you need to save that for after the eyeshadow. That's going to throw you for a loop.
See, no. This is why, because I already thought about it, because we do it in different order. But I think because you've done it your way. I don't usually wear eyeshadow.
Right.
So let's it won't.
But then
wait
what
till
happens?
You see.
Okay, but then what happens if eyeshadow spills below?
Because we're going to bake, so there's going to be a lot of powder there for it to spill onto, and then we're going to wipe it away. Trust the process.
That's going to be the phrase from today's video. Trust the process.
Take a drink every time you say it.
Okay. If we did that, we would never get through this video.
So, we're going to put little dot there, dot there, dot there.
Oh, wait, you didn't tell everybody what colors you're using.
Oh,
because, they're going to want to know that. Okay, this is 3, even with glasses, 315.
You're the professional here.
That's sad.
Yes, 315. This is 20B light. 20B light.
Interesting that you go for such a light concealer with such a dark foundation.
Yeah, again.
Trust the process.
There we go. Let's keep saying it.
Wow. Oh, you use it as a highlighter too, I see.
Yeah. So this is what... Okay, and then we're going to let this just sit for a second.
Even in the even spotty?
Yeah. But I will say, with this particular
Okay, that still has the foundation in it. So
Correct.
it's not full-on concealer.
Correct. And this
Okay.
darkens it up a little bit.
Yes.
Yes. With this particular concealer, because I used to let this sit for like a good 5 minutes before I would blend it out. And that's when I was using the e.l.f. concealer. This one, oh my God, it dries so quickly.
Yeah, it does.
And then you can't blend it or work with it after a while.
Right.
The rest of the face. Okay.
Is that your eyeball making that noise? I feel like you pound your face hard.
I just feel like you're
don't
like
regret that in your 40s. That's all I'm going to say. Go easy on that skin.
going that hard.
Yes.
Just moving it around a little bit.
Yes. You're stretching it.
This stretches.
Yes. You didn't know that?
Don't. Oh my gosh.
Yes, ma'am. That's why I worry about you going so hard. Yes.
You want me to do with this soft?
I do. Can you do it?
That feels so
You have
wild.
to. It will. It'll totally stretch the skin.
I'm like 10 years stretched.
Especially under the eyes. And your forehead too. It's thin skin.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, you can pound the rest of your face, but the forehead
You got it.
under the eyes.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we're going to take this and put just whatever remaining excess you have.
Yes.
That's what I put on the...
But I do love how that lighter shade really did a beautiful highlight under your pounded eyes.
Backhanded compliment. We'll take it. Oh my God.
Okay, so now it's going on your... Oh, so you're using your concealer.
Yes, whatever
as-
is excess on here, I don't add
Okay.
any more. It's just that's what gets used on the top.
on your eyelids. Okay, so
Yes.
I won't need to use an eyeshadow primer for your eyelids. We're just going to go with the good old Tarte Shape Tape. Plus, you're going to set it with powder, which
Yes.
technically, and the last time I did an eye makeup video and I talked about using concealers as eyelid primers, and some people said, can you? And I said, yes, but it's got to be a mattifying concealer. It can't be one that's hydrating. It can't be one for wrinkles under the eyes because it won't have that smooth finish to be able to use eyeshadow on top.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good point.
Yes. Formulation is everything.
Okay, so next step,
Yes.
and this is where you have to go pretty quickly.
Okay.
So I take the Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is equal to
Laura
your
Mercier?
correct.
I was gonna say,
this
how-
is my Laura
How have
Mercier.
you not switched yet? You've
Listen,
got the
that's-
Fenty and the Tarte.
I went with the liquid products first, as you
Okay.
can see. The Tarte, these are all liquids.
Yes.
I haven't dabbled high
Girl,
end.
once you
I'm
go-
still on my drugstore train for my pretty much rest of my face
Especially
actually.
because and this is a great powder, but I'm saying because you love that
I
matte look so
know.
much.
I know.
Okay, that's what I'm
Trust it,
getting you
it's
for your
less-
birthday next
Oh,
week.
there we go. I would
Done.
love nothing more.
Okay. And then we need an update.
Yes, but yeah, no, there is. I don't think anything high end after this. I just went with my liquids.
Yes.
I was like, okay, this is a good start. And I will say that's even for like everyone else. If you want, like, start with somewhere, because investing in all those products,
It's
it's
a lot.
expensive at the
Yeah.
beginning, especially when you're first trying to start out. So
Agreed.
just tell yourself, you know, you're gonna focus on your eyes. For me, I focused on like just like my skin,
Mm-hmm.
and then slowly build your collection.
Good.
Next, what you want to do is make sure your under eyes, because this will crease super quickly under your eyes. So I blend as much as I can, and then as much as I can. okay. And then we take the powder, and again, you're gonna think I'm crazy. Everyone's gonna think I'm crazy.
Oh, I know. It's going to be a ton of powder under there. Now, you know my audience is not going to be able to do this.
Yes. So
Okay.
this
'Cause
is.
you, I mean, literally, you have to have no lines under your eyes to be able to do the whole baking thing.
Yeah, I've done it on my mom before.
And how did it turn out?
It looked great.
But for how long?
I think a decent amount of time.
Did
She has
it?
great skin though.
Your mother
but
does have great skin.
I will insert a picture if I could find one, because
Okay.
it really looked so beautiful on her.
Okay. I mean, granted, all this isn't going to stay.
No. This is why I was saying that when you put the eyeshadow on, it'll just fall onto this powder,
Okay.
and then we'll just dust it
You'll
all
just
off.
dust it right off.
Correct, because
Girl,
this looks crazy.
how much powder?
It's gonna be dusted off.
I feel like you're losing a lot of powder there.
I mean, yeah, half of it's on my pants.
I don't know if I should get you the Laura Mercier. It's going to be gone in 3 weeks.
I'll have to adjust. I'll be light
Conservative?
and yes. Okay.
All right.
Next, before your eyelids crease,
Yes.
I just take this CoverGirl Compact, nothing special, and this is
Wait,
where
what color is your powder? Number 10, Fair Light.
Pen Fair Light.
Now, how come you don't use this powder on the rest of your face?
Strictly because that's loose and this is compact.
But you
I like
don't
that I
loose
have
powder on your face?
I just like that I have more control over this because I think if I used that, I would just go everywhere.
But I just worry about more pounding on the face.
This is too hard still.
I just feel like there's so much pounding going on.
I could be like going to walk. I'm really trying to be mindful right now. I'm just wiping off the excess because next we're going to do our eyebrows. This is my most sacred part.
Yeah. Oh, is this Anastasia? Is that what you use?
No, I told you. We are drugstore from here on out.
Until we get to the eyes.
But it looks wildly similar. This is just the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer pen.
Oh,
it's
you
just
do the
this
pen.
little itty bitty. It's not a pen, it's a pencil.
Well, but
This does
you
say
already
pen,
have
though.
good brows automatically, so.
They're there. But fun fact, I accidentally shaved them off completely in college.
You showed me that picture.
We will not be entering that picture.
No, that needs to be dropped in.
So bad.
Make her drop
I went
it
through a really bad eyebrow phase, and we're finally to a point, like even up until a couple years ago, it was still really wild. So they're grown in.
They look
They're
great.
there.
And you know how to shape them perfectly.
We're filling. We're doing all the things, and so
Okay.
yes. Okay, so it's just short. I'm going to just brush them. Then we're gonna take our pencil. Okay, so we're starting in the inner.
You block out the bottom first.
Correct.
Okay. Wow, you go that much lower than your natural brow.
Correct.
Interesting.
It's just like my bottoms aren't as filled in as the rest. That's where I need a little bit more help. So yes, just the bottom. And then we're gonna do this on the other side.
You like very much the dramatic
Yes.
arched brow look. So that's how you get the deeper arch by bringing them down in the middle. I wonder if I had those brows, what I'd do with them. Well, I think maybe the next
I'm like,
time-
hold on,
Oh.
not the brows.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh.
Next time I'll do Courtney's makeup.
The whole thing.
The whole thing.
That'd be fun.
There'll be far less pounding, I can tell you that.
Let me do yours too.
I'll be 70 when we're done.
Okay, so now they look crazy. This is going on the internet.
Yes,
Great.
it is.
Okay, so now we're gonna take the other half, the spoolie.
And just welcome to the comment section. It's gonna be just really fun.
My goodness. Okay, be nice, guys. Just wait to comment until the end of the video. That's all I
Exactly.
ask.
Hold
That's
on.
all I ask.
Hold on.
And we're just brushing this in.
Oh, that's interesting. So you're not drawing up from there.
No, I don't go on top.
Really?
I don't go on top, but you'll see what I do to the top.
Uh-huh.
And then sometimes we have to fill back in.
So the spoolie basically makes those hair-like strokes going up.
Yes. It just kind of blends everything.
Yes.
The line is not as harsh. How do you feel about podcast tour next week?
So excited.
Me too.
So excited.
What a big literally both of our birthdays and podcast
and
tour.
podcast tour.
What a
Your birthday, the first night in Washington, D.C.
I know. Everyone keeps asking me, like, are you going to do anything? I'm like, I think I'm going to be too tired.
Yes. We
And
may hit the hotel bar, will be the extent of what we do.
you are right. Or maybe like a cute little brunch. Because we don't have to be there, I think, until like 4.
Yeah, and we get in the day before?
Yeah, so we'll be waking up there.
Yes.
Do a cute little brunch
Perfect.
thing with my dad. My dad's coming.
Daddy Dave, joining the party.
Okay, next step. So
Okay.
now that this is like as much as I like to fill them in.
Okay.
I take the NYX brow glue. So now we're just gonna go in and put this glue all over.
Yeah, and I like how it even softens the look of the pencil.
Did-
See,
have-
you at least, look what it did. It totally brushed up your natural brow.
Yes.
I don't know, but none of us have that.
We are up. Did you used to have thicker brows? And
Oh my gosh, I had Brooke Shields brows. Seriously.
Really?
Crying shame what I did.
Oh my
Crying
gosh.
shame.
Okay.
I'll show you a picture.
Now you're just making me nervous.
Horrible.
Tell me.
Don't tweeze them, please don't tweeze them. Don't shave them ever again.
Ever again.
Ever. Not when your brows like that.
That was really bad.
I'm like your other mother. Don't do it. Jules is right there with me.
Yeah. When did you start to... This is not for heat. This is because I like to let this sit a little bit so that way we can really brush them to where we need them to be.
I thought they already were.
No.
They look so brushed.
Nope.
They're not?
We're going back in, baby.
More glue?
No more glue. Just the spoolie. We're gonna brush.
Spoolie it. Okay.
Yeah. No more glue.
Doesn't this feel good?
Feels great. Okay, so now we're gonna go and just really.
Oh, that looks good. See, that's
Yeah,
really softened
see?
it.
And then they are all in place.
Yeah, it shocked me at first.
Yeah.
I didn't know where we were going with this.
Dom?
Yep.
What do I keep telling you?
I know, just the process, except the under eye thing,
You're just,
and the pounding. I'm not trusting that.
You're speaking what they're all thinking.
I know. I know I am.
Okay. Brows are done.
Is it my turn now?
It's your turn.
Seriously?
Your time to shine.
So, palette du jour, Urban Decay Naked Heat. Woo! I love it. She always does earth tones.
Yeah, that's why when you said that, I was like, okay,
Whoa. But there's some
okay.
really pretty earth tones. There's some neat shimmers for your lid, and then we're going to block it out on the end with plum. And you never, ever wear eyeshadow, right?
No, and if I do, it's like just like tan, brown,
Yeah.
and that's like, I think the last time we did it was for like my brother's wedding, just to have a little
Just to
extra.
have a little pop. Okay, so I'm going to have to hold down your lashes. Let's see, I'm going to kind of channel more the orange.
Okay.
And build up. And now the purple, by the way.
Oh,
So just to let everybody know. I know. I started with this sparkly peach one, and then I went to the orange, and now we're going to the purple. This looks so beautiful on you. How do you not do this? I had those eyes. Oh my gosh.
Okay,
Close
close.
for me. I mean, since you like to do the whole kind of dramatic, all dolled up look. This is like right on point with that.
I know. I just always think like because I already do like a full face, sometimes I'm like, the eyeshadow is just too much, especially because I'm so like neutral.
And see, here's the thing also, because you do eyelash extensions, I also need to look with your eyes up because the lashes come up really high.
Yeah.
So I also will need to go up a little bit higher too.
That's a good point.
Yeah. I love that.
Me too. It looks so pretty.
It's really good, right? And it's subtle and it's your colors, but yet it's got pop to it.
I was just gonna say that purple. I was
that
like,
purple. You were scared of it.
I was so scared.
See? But
Don't be scared of purple.
Don't be scared, especially when you use it on the outside like
100%. It's so subtle
I
and
know.
it's almost like a brownie purple.
Yes,
like
it's a plum.
Yeah, like
Yes.
I love it.
Okay, Missy, get to finish up the rest of your face. I want to see it all pulled together.
Okay.
This is so exciting.
Okay, so finally your favorite part. We are wiping
Wipe it off, but no more pounding.
Okay.
Okay.
You got it. But this is what I was saying. You really did a great job because there's like a little excess shadow,
but not much.
But this is the point if I did shadow because then all of it just dusts away with the powder.
Yes, that is true.
So it's not sticking to your concealer.
So now I'm curious about how you do your contour, because now I kind of want to do that too.
You want to do my contour? Okay, well I'll tell you what I normally do.
Okay, do one side. I'm gonna see if I do it. The same
Okay,
way.
but we also have to record a podcast of this.
Oh, you're right.
If I'm lopsided, we have to make a decision.
Okay, we will.
So I just take I'm using the Catrice Sungasm
Okay.
bronzer, and I just take it and I do it here, and then I go on my forehead just for a little bit more like sun-kissed, and then I usually just go down my nose and my jawline.
Okay, can I encourage you? What? Can I encourage you to use this brush for your contour?
Yeah.
You know
You don't
why?
like my dirty brush?
Would you look at that? First of all, do
Okay.
you see how wide that is? Look at this beautiful angled contour brush. This is designed for contouring.
Oh my gosh, that's just sitting in my closet. Okay.
Wow.
Let's do it. This is about to not be white.
Okay.
So do you want to do it or do you want me to do it?
I kind of want to do one side and see.
Okay.
Don't be scared. So we're off to a great start.
We are off to a great
Don't
start.
be scared.
The shadow looks
It looks really
so
good.
beautiful. I don't think we do it too differently.
We probably don't. I don't think we do. But you know, I like to do that finger
That
technique.
stuff, yes, you do.
Yeah.
Say that stuff is really pigmented.
Okay, I like to do that because I can see your cheekbone, and it's going to make it ride a little higher than you probably take it. But I think you're going to like that look on you.
Yeah, I think that is higher than I usually do.
Yes. Look down here,
Interesting.
and then I come right there.
And what is the point of bringing it down right here?
Because when you have high cheekbones, you see the hollow here, and you see the hollow right in here. And so if you feel like you want to create that, you not only do it here, but you pull just a little bit of the excess right down there, just tiny bit, but it makes such a big difference.
Interesting. Yeah, I've never done that. And do you use your finger every time, or do you kind of know your face at this point?
I like to do my finger. It
Really?
just makes it sharper.
Oh yeah, that's a good point
Gives
too.
an edge.
Yeah.
Ooh, this looks good.
Yay.
Girl. Okay, what blush color do you like?
Okay, now we
And I
get
like this
on
brush.
to this pretty NARS palette.
Yes.
And the one I typically use, and again, it looks wild. We use it very sparingly. That's why I've been
Okay.
able to use it for so long, is this one.
You use that? That's kind of shocking. But you know what?
But it's so, like, you just dip
little
into
bit.
it and...
I'm going to mix a little bit because I put that on your eyes. So we're going to see how that red that is? I'm going to do a little bit of the red and a little bit of the pink. And then we're going to hug really tight. So I'm going super high on your blush. And it just kind of create, you may hate me because I'm like encroaching in your baked territory over here.
No. Usually I've
Okay.
been taking my blush even like into like the apples of my cheeks.
Okay. I like to ride the sides. I think it
I
gives...
usually don't go up this high though.
Yeah. That looks really pretty.
It looks so pretty.
You trusted me with your
I
contour and
love
stuff.
it.
Oh my gosh.
Love,
Wow.
love.
I feel like you're just...
That's your contour brush?
Yeah. Just a sun-kissed guy. Please. Where's that? Where is it?
Put it in the trash. I do blush on my nose.
No. Only bronzer. No blush. I know.
So you're telling me not to right now?
I think it looks... I think it can look a little... I mean, you can do like a tiny, tiny dab, but just careful. I think because that's...
Scared.
That is the lightest pound I've seen all day.
Scared. I do the highlight, which I know this step everyone hates. My mom questions. Everyone hates it. I
Go light.
I will go light.
Go light.
But I
like
love my highlight.
I like the highlight on the top of the lip and the cupid's bow.
Yes.
I love it.
I
there.
do here,
Yes.
my inner corners of my
Yes.
eyes. I do it down my bridge, and then my little tip, which everyone hates.
Okay, just
Okay, we're going light.
going light. Good enough. Good enough.
What?
La, la, la.
There's nothing there.
You just put it on top of your blush.
there's
Now you don't have
nothing
any blush
there.
there. Wait, where's the blush brush?
I did nothing. Okay.
Did you do lip liner?
Yes. Moving on to lip liner. This is the Revlon Color Stay Longwear Lip Liner in Nude. My
Nude.
favorite.
Nude.
I can see my bedroom.
Nude. That's a great color. That reminds me of my nude truffle. from
Yes.
NYX.
Yes.
Yeah. Very much.
Absolutely. Okay. So now we're gonna.
Yeah.
This is not even.
Okay. Can I encourage one thing?
Mm.
Okay. Here, pull in and get rid of as much lip liner on the sides of the lower mouth as possible, like down here. It gives it more of a pouty look,
Pout.
and it's less lined and defined. And you want it to pull like right under here. Yeah.
My butter.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Softer. A little more shadowed. Like do the top too, and
Oh,
shadow
top
it
too.
a little bit more also. Much better.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and then I do a little lip combo of a lipstick and a lip gloss.
Yes.
So these are both NYX. So this is the NYX Danity Days lipstick.
Great. That reminds me so much of my Angel
Yep.
Alessandra. So much, but it's more of a matte version, and then you do the gloss on top.
Correct, and the gloss really gives more color
Yes,
than this
it does.
goes. And then we go in with the NYX Butter Gloss.
Oh, it's amazing.
And I
Amazing.
only recently discovered this.
Really?
Yes, I haven't been using. I've
gosh,
probably
I
only
love
been
butter
using
gloss.
it maybe the last 6 months.
Wow.
This is so good, and it
Revolutionary.
feels so good.
I know.
And I've never come across a gloss that's so pigmented.
I know. See, all the colors that you wear go so well with these eyeshadow colors.
I agree.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna brush my
Lashes.
lashes out.
Amazing.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we'll give us a little spray, a little
Yes.
spritz.
Whoop,
just
here comes the Set it.
and we'll set it and forget it, and we'll be on all night.
Wow.
So go to bed.
Oh my God, I can't believe you have to wipe all that off. Well, good thing we're taping a podcast.
Absolutely.
Okay, I think you need to start doing eyeshadow. I'm sorry. With all that you do,
I know.
with all that you do, it now feels complete.
But with all that I do I
It's now going to be an hour.
Do I want an extra step is the problem.
That was quick.
No, it was quick. You did it
Yeah,
really, really fast.
it was quick.
I need to
I just did 3 colors.
go back and study this video.
Study the video. 3 colors.
I love it.
I do too.
I really do. I wasn't expecting it. I was like,
Really?
okay,
Oh, thanks.
yeah,
Nice.
like it, but it looks so pretty. I really love it. And you know, I feel like a lot of other people feel this way too. Of like,
Yeah.
oh, it's too much, or I'm gonna look like clownish, or I'm going to look like
No.
it's just it's so pretty. Gives you a little pop, makes your eyes pop a little bit more.
Don't be scared of the color. It's all, I mean, you can make something look crazy if you keep going and
Sure.
going and going and you put too much in a brush. But if you go lightly and all your brushes were very, very soft and fluffy, the more that they're packed in with those tight bristles, the more they hold on to that
Yeah,
shadow,
you're gonna
the
get
more
more pigment.
intense it's. Yeah, so just pick a softer, lighter brush if you want to go with a lighter hand. But wow,
Yeah, no, it's so pretty.
it looks great.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for,
much.
Thanks for trying.
Of
Being
course.
open to
You
it.
know I'm always down for anything.
True. We girls love to play with makeup.
Yes, we do.
So you ready to
Okay.
go tape a podcast?
Let's
Okay.
do it. Well, now I'm all made up, so we're doing something.
We're doing it. We're going to go head over to her little area over there and go tape over 50 and Flourishing, the birthday episode, which is airing on Monday,
Yes.
which is the week of the tour. So it's wildness going
Yes.
on for us.
So these next 3 weeks.
Insane.
All good things. All good things. There's
All
a
great
lot.
things. All
Just
great
a lot.
things. It
Yes.
is a lot, but it's such a blessing. And I'm so
Beyond.
grateful she's here and she's with me and happy to do this, but just happy to have you in my life and be in my run a show and be in my right-hand gal
Aw.
and being like my daughter.
Absolutely.
I love you.
I love you.
Mm.
I love you so much. Thank you so much for doing this.
You're welcome.
Always inviting me on the things
Yes.
and everything.
Well,
and
I love you too. You know, you're part of the family.
yes, and I love it, and I love your audience, and love being behind the camera. But when I get to pop on, it's always a good time. Yeah.
And she gets an eyeshadow tutorial at the same time, so there you go.
I know. I'm so sorry. I feel like everyone's jealous that I got a personal tutorial.
Maybe we could do that on the tour.
How fun would that be?
That would be amazing. We'll think about that.
Yes, we
Okay.
will. Okay.
All right. Be bold and be blessed. As always, don't be afraid to play, and we'll see you next week. Hopefully in person, because that would be so cool.
Oh my gosh, how
Washington, June 13th. Brooklyn, June 14th. Dallas, June 19th. Houston, June 20th. Link below.
Yes.
Wait to see you.
Also, I
What?
think if they stayed to this point of the video,
Yeah.
we should give them a little gift.
Great idea.
And they could use, you guys can go on, if you still haven't bought your ticket, you can use code JUNE,
Yep.
JUNE, for 30% off your podcast tour ticket. Yay!
Please join us. It's worth it. It's going to be so great, and I can't wait to see you there. Have fun. Can't wait to meet you.
Bye.
Bye.